That one will go in
Thank
there.
you. Guess what time it is? It looks really pink, but it's just gonna be red. Why, hello there. Welcome to another Spicemas vlog. I am driving safely. The phone is propped up. My normal suction cup stand, same as last year when I was trying to vlog, it's too cold for the suction cup to suction, so it doesn't work. But I just thought, hey, it's a fun day. It's Friday and I am on my way. I'm actually out of work early. It's 12:30 and because it's my office department holiday party. So every year we just close up our department and go out to lunch somewhere, lunch, dinner, whatever. We go out to eat. And then we also do a gift exchange. We just draw names over a month ago. So everyone just buys one person a gift. So it's kind of fun. It's rare that our entire department can all be together, and I doubt everyone will be there today. We've got 15 or 16 people in my department, but a lot of them travel for their jobs, so we always have to kind of do the best we can with who's available. As the office support staff, like Sarah and I, we're always there. We never get to go anywhere fun. So anyway, I'm on my way, and we are expecting a snowstorm today. It's even got a name. I forgot it. It starts with a D. Dizace. I forget. I was just reading about it. I didn't realize how long they've been naming winter storms. Obviously, they name hurricanes. Darice? No, it was a 3-syllable. Okay. Well, if it's daylight, when it starts snowing and blowing, I'll certainly take a little bit of footage to show you, and I'll turn the camera around here in a second to show you what we've got right now. Because we do have snow. We had it wasn't a blizzard, we just had a storm with about, 7 inches or so last week. And it's here to stay. The snowmobilers are happy. They were out the day after the snow, and I can't blame them. Got my hair colored last night. Hopefully you can't even tell. My girl does it. We have a set schedule. Every 4 weeks I go in for a trim on just my bangs because they drive me nuts. And every 8 weeks then we do a full cut and a color, but she just colors in the roots, and then we've managed to match my color where it fades out and is close enough to my natural color that it just keeps doing its thing. So did that last night. I didn't do makeup or anything today. I think I'm even wearing a shirt that I wore in one of my other vlogs not that long ago. Hey, it's a comfy shirt and it's warm and I don't have to wear my coat while I'm running in and out is the big thing. So Eddie's on the road. I feel bad for him. He absolutely loves his job. He loves being a truck driver. He loves being on the road. He loves, meeting people and working with, these places he goes to deliver. He's got friends all over. But, winter weather stresses him out. Not because he doesn't know what he's doing, because he does know how to drive, mostly. No, he does. He just stresses me out when we're in a car, because he drives differently than I do. But, the other drivers stress him out who are not as used to driving in maybe snow and ice, or just distracted. A lot of distracted. He gets a lot of near misses where people are on their phones, not paying attention. And when you've got a fully loaded semi-trailer, 40, 50,000 pounds of product, you can't just stop on the dime. So, my word of advice, I'm not saying, and there are bad semi-truck drivers out there, I know, that are rude and not considerate, but, just think for a second before you pull out in front of one, because there's no way, you don't know if they're loaded or unloaded, and who's going to win? They don't want anyone to get hurt. They don't want to be in an accident. And pretty much every truck driver I know will sacrifice themselves before they would hit another vehicle. If there's the looks like a impending collision, Eddie will like sacrifice. He'd drive off the cliff on the edge of the road before he would plow into another car, because he couldn't handle the guilt of you know, if there was a family, well, anyone, whether it's a family or a single person or whatever. So just, you know, be thoughtful. I know we're all on a rush. Everything's got to be go, go, go. And, you know, nothing's worth dying over. You know, you can be late. I'd rather have people be late and alive. And anyway, so he's been stressed out. And because of this storm, he had hoped he's going to be back at, you know, home base today, and was kind of hoping they would just send him home for the weekend to reset his clock because of the storm. But there's another load that needs to be delivered over in Wisconsin tomorrow. So he said he'd do it because we need the income, and he's you know, he's willing to do that so other people can be home that have kids and stuff. So he's gonna take this load, and depending on the weather, he could get stormed in. So he'll be like stuck at a truck stop somewhere because of the storm. I mean, he'll be able to reset his clock, which means then he's good to drive a whole nother week. And then the bad thing is he won't be able to come home. You know, he wouldn't have had any time home in the last 2 weeks. So it's the downside of being a trucker. So we handle it. I'm okay. I mean, yes, I miss him, and it's nice when he can come home. But you know, I'm one of those people that's very independent, and I have no problem being alone. You know, it doesn't bother me home alone. It doesn't bother me. You know, I can certainly entertain myself from the bits I share on YouTube here. I'm always busy, and I have lots of friends, and I don't even tell you guys everything. So staying busy and occupied is not a problem. But okay, well, I'm gonna get off here now, and I'll show you a bit of a Minnesota scenic drive. It's not even scenic. I mean, maybe it is though if you don't have this. Or I always think, oh, mountains are so much prettier than the plains. I've never, you know, it's like we don't appreciate what we see every day. Those of you that have mountains in your backyard, or the ocean, or a lake, you may not appreciate that view while others would, because we don't get to see it every day. So if you want to see the plains in the early set of winter, I'm sure it will be much different depending how many snowstorms we get, but let's take a peek. It's a little after 4 and our party is done, so I'm heading home. We do have some snow. Interestingly enough, it's clearer when I look through on the screen in the camera than in real life. But this is in town, so once I get out of town, I should have some drifting blowy snow to show you. I had a good time. I couldn't really do much for vlogging because most of the people that I work with don't know that I have a YouTube channel. Except we were sitting like the head of our department, like from corporate level, like not the CEO, but his right arm quality person, was sitting right next to us, and somehow I told him that because he saw me taking pictures of my food, and they're like, oh, so you're a foodie, you Snapchat and stuff? And I said, oh, well, I do it to Snapchat and for my vlog. Vlog? What? I said, well, yeah, for my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, you have a YouTube channel. So he started asking me all kinds of questions. He even did ask how he could find me, and I said, I'm way too embarrassed to have anybody I know. And then Sarah's like, I know. And I said, I know, but I said, I don't know. So he was asking me all kinds of questions and like how many followers I have, and he seemed really pretty impressed when I told him that. I said, well, we don't call them followers, we call them friends, because, you know, we've been growing the channel nice and slow and steady, and you know, because we actually want to get to know the people, because it is kind of fun to see your number go up. But I've purposefully tried to be slow, because to me it's really, when you're doing YouTube, and I am not a YouTube expert, do not even try and think I'm trying to say I am, but really it's about your views, and that's how you get a better reputation, is more how long people watch your videos and how many views you get, as opposed to your subscriber count. So I know lots of other people say that, and it's true. So I would rather have fewer people that subscribe and more people that watch. The best thing for me though, once I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, is you do have access to some more information. What am I doing here? I didn't even think wasn't planning to start talking about YouTube. Anyway, you do have access to some more reports, and you know, you're still just a very small blip on the YouTube world as far as YouTube is concerned, but you do get a little bit extra information. So I was excited when that happened, because there were things you don't know, and there's so much I don't know, but now there's like additional training and stuff that I'm eligible to watch. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna zip into McDonald's here and get a peppermint mocha. I might get two for the, you know, 25-mile drive home. I stopped at the gas station quick, used the restroom, and then I'm ready to go. Yeah, visibility, it looks way, if you look way out there, it looks like it's cloudy or foggy. That's the snow, and it's really like that just about everywhere. So anyway, I am going to get my coffee and then try and get home before it's completely dark. So let's see. And this is, yeah, the roads are always crappy when it snows, because yeah, but okay, let's get some coffee. Okay, I got my peppermint mochas, and we are ready to drive home. My hair is really flat today. It's 14 degrees, so yes, that is still below freezing, but considering earlier this week it was like a high of -4 degrees Fahrenheit, this is fine. I got a full tank of gas. When you're driving in winter, I know some of you are like from Canada, you're from Minnesota that watch me, you're used to winter climates, but then there's some of you that are, you know, from Puerto Rico and Florida, places you don't get snow, southern Florida I should say. So what happens when you're in town, you're kind of sheltered. So when it's snowing, for the most part, the snow is just falling straight down. Which, you know, it has to be pretty heavy to affect visibility. But once you get out of town, there's not, at least where I'm at, there's not a lot of, it's, you know, it's wide open, it's prairie. I showed you what it was looking like driving here. So even a little tiny bit of wind stirs up that snow and makes it really hard to see. So, you know, they talk about visibility is 1/4 of a mile or even less, and that means that's how far you can see before it's a whiteout. And then what I don't like is when I'm driving at night, and if it's snowy and blowy, you get these, you know, get drifting, where like little drifts form across the road. Usually if they're nice and light, they're little pillow drifts, meaning you can drive right through them. But then if the snow is kind of packed down, actually I prefer it to be blowing a little bit, because if there's no wind and it's just accumulating on the road, what happens when someone's driving in front of you, they're kicking up all that snow, and that's almost more of a hazard, because you can't see how close you are to them, and you could rear end them, and people can't see behind you. or if they pass you, they kick it all up and you have like a momentary blind moment. That's what I don't like. I don't mind the cold. I don't even mind the snow. What I don't like about winter is the ice, and if I have to drive on it, because I don't like drive icy roads. And it's kind of like with Eddie, where I don't worry about him. I don't worry so much about me because I'm an old lady now. When I was younger, yes, I maybe was a little more reckless, but you know, you roll your car once on a black ice curve, you kind of slow down, or you be a lot calmer. So I will just go slow. I won't go faster than I'm comfortable for, which probably ticks off the people that get behind me sometimes, but I don't care. I don't get stressed and upset about them, because they can pass me, they can chill out. You know, as soon as I'm able, I will let them pass me. You know, if I come up to like an intersection where I can pull over, you know, I'm courteous that way. But you know, just because you're riding my tailgate, is not going to make me go any faster. I'm in control of me and my car. I'm not in control of what you want to do. So I wish everyone was of that mentality, because you're actually, to me, it's worse if someone's like gonna be right behind me, because if I did have to stop, like I said, you know, you can lose visibility, or you might come upon someone in the ditch or in an accident and you have to stop quick. And oh gosh, I'm really rambly today. Okay, well, I think I'll just drive now. The north-south road is very, very clear. There's a little bit of ground drifting, but it's so little it doesn't show up through the lens. And I remembered the name of the storm. The storm that is supposed to be hitting tonight into tomorrow in my corner of Minnesota is called Decima. Not snowing too bad yet. Roads are good.
My favorite part about this filter? Yellow lipstick. Mwah, mwah. Hey guys.
So we got out of work half a day today and just had our holiday Christmas party, and I'm back home ready for the storm. So you know you're old when you are doing the Snapchat filter and you gotta go like this so you can read what the words say. The man in...
Okay, enough with that shenanigans. I forgot to do something last night. Actually, I just fell asleep. I didn't forget.
Temporarily interrupted from the Advent Calendar by Dolly. Okay, so I removed the other swatches. I'm just leaving the thumbs, and we're going to put on some jamberry wraps and then add a layer of gel. Step 1 is done on both hands, and now we're going to put a gel top coat over it. Look who came to sit with Mommy now. It's Zoe. She's the old crabby granny of the herd. Welcome to the normal game of musical cats on Mommy. Now Lobo has a turn.